Western Conference NBA playoffs. Round 1 continues. The Timberwolves have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Lakers? Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. Lakers. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. You look at the Lakers. They thought they'd be up 3-1 at this time. Instead, they find themselves in a win-or-go-home scenario. This is unexpected.
Kevin, this is why they play the games. On paper, this wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe they got a little complacent. Maybe this raucous home crowd can snap them out of this trance that they seem to be in.
Well, they need something, that's for sure. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And it's Luka with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Good work there as it goes.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
Here's Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Now after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Gobert, the pass to come. To Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Conley against Doncic. Gobert with the block. Here's Edwards. And that one, good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
It's stolen by Edwards. Jumps up. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
No good from Finney-Smith. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Randall a screen on Doncic. Clock at 6. Snatched away. And here we go. Throws up and finished off by Finney-Smith.
How about that sequence from Finney-Smith doing it all?
Gobert against Hachimura. Randall gets to Conley. Picked by Randall. Timberwolves passing it around. Stolen by Reeves. Pass to LeBron. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. But It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Finney Smith. Randall grabs the board. The Timberwolves trail. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley. Edwards got his third bucket of the night.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Rui Hachimura. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. LeBron's shot is good.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And LeBron James with the three. James has got 10.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
There's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. Here's Reeves. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Gobert, the screen. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. 4 seconds left, and he sinks the layup. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for LA. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Now here's Edwards. That one falls. Edwards got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Edwards against Reeves. Pulls up on the wing, and it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. He hits the second from the line. The Lakers trail. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, then he's able to finish off the break solo.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. There's the three. Reeves can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Tries again. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got his third basket of the night right there.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Timberwolves also changing it up. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for McDaniels. Now here's LeBron. He's got 10. Count that bucket.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Now Conley. Still scoreless. To Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. Sinks the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with it.
To the left side wing. Here's Vincent. Back to LeBron. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Finney-Smith's got 7 points in the game.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Alexander Walker with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Randle. That shot is off. Good D by James. Vincent finds James. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Shoots a fader. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Timeout, timeout.
Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Edwards. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Connect. No good. Edwards looking it over. Back to Randle. Out to the right wing. Reed gets to Conley. Out to Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Edwards, no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Takes a step back. And a deep three from James. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They've gone into halftime with the game all tied up. But Kenny, what do they need to do to make this series competitive?
Well, they'll need to come out after the half, and they'll hit the court with a lot of energy, and starting with executing the coach's notes right away.
Absolutely. They can't afford to waste any time. Got to grab the lead and never let go of it.
Hopefully they've got enough fight left in them. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Hachimura finds Doncic, and the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic against Conley. Finney-Smith from outside off the mark. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards, what a sweet jam by Edwards.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Outside, James. It's tipped to the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Hachimura.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Doncic against Conley, and the shot goes in. Conley's got 5 points so far.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's James. He's got 12. On the wing, Reeves. Edwards defending. Reeves can't hit. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's the floater. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. LeBron with it. McDaniels defending. And again, no good by the Lakers.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. Austin Reeves picks one up. For Minnesota, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Anthony Edwards. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
4 on the clock. And there's the drive. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Now here's James. He's got 12.
Let's go crazy.
The fader.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. James has got 14.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Now here is Conley. He's got 5. Pass to Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. The baseline J. And James pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
James slams it in.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring number. Oh, bump.
Reed with the screen on Doncic. Hachimura comes with the double team. To the inside. A rebound by the Lakers. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Here's Vanderbilt. Up and in from the low block. Vanderbilt's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Conley shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, savvy veteran Conley driving inside and knowing how to angle his body to draw contact.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Connect comes in for James. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Reeves the pass to Vincent. To the middle, here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your team there.
Timberwolves leading by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Vanderbilt against Randall. Back to Conley. Wide open look. And he gets it to go. 9 points from Mike Conley.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Okay, fans, it's go time.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Conley. Then there's Reed. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 3 slot. James has a 2-pointer. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up, guys.
Thank you, David. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now here's Edwards. 5 on the clock. Outside for Randle. Jacks up a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Outside Edwards. To the right wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Conley. Now McDaniels. Down low. It's picked off. Here's Vanderbilt. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Has to Gobert. Outside for Randle. Off target with his 3.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Vincent. LeBron outside to take the lead. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Reeves against Edwards. Here's Hachimura.
This is the Gobert effect defensively. Able to alter shots with that great length.
And there's Randle on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Again, the miss by the Lakers. And here's the fast break. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And he knocks down the first one.
Conley taking 2 shots.
And Conley drops them both.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from LeBron. Gobert with the screen on Doncic. Conley dishes to Edwards. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Going inside, and he gets the bucket. Edwards got 12 points in just the second half.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
James. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Doncic with the steal. Stolen by McDaniels. Bobbed up there. Oh, Edwards flies up and finishes the alley-oop.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
James against McDaniel. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from James. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Gobert the screen. Edwards getting the close range too.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's James. Gobert with the block.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5, I mean, tonight, of course, they are way out in front. You take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of competitive attitude as the stakes get higher. The competition also gets tougher.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Now Edwards, following Hachimura's three-point attempt. Edwards with it. Gobert with a screen on LeBron. Edwards inside, covered by LeBron. Edwards can't hit. Not sure the miracle Greg is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Good look from Hachimura there, beating the open man.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4-1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. The game is flowing for you. What is it like to be on a win streak like this?
Well, the game just back to being easy again, you know, just making the right plays, playing off of the teammates, and guys are just really being unselfish. And it's easy for me to play in that style, and it's fun to be around.
You sure look like you're having fun, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.